Yo, what is up, guys? I've been getting so many questions asking me what are the best items to resell this summer of 2026. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys some knowledge from the years of experience that I've been reselling, about 2 years. So I'm gonna give you guys the top 4 best products that have worked for me these past 2 years in reselling. And I mean, reselling literally changed my life. I was able to buy my dream car right here. I was able to, run it up pretty good. And I'm now investing in like real life investments to set me up and my family up in the future. Just me, but once I have my family. And this is like literally what I do like every day. I ship out orders like this. Here are a couple of pictures where I've shipped out multiple orders, and these are just like the few. I'm literally shipping out like 15 plus orders every single day. And I literally just buy these items for cheap, whether it's like clothes, shoes, bags, watches, whatever, you name it, caps. I could get it for cheap from my suppliers. Once I get it in cheap from them, I'm able to market it pretty well on platforms online to be able to resell it for more. That's the whole concept of reselling: buying for low, selling for high. You just have to be good at taking photos, getting good quality suppliers, and obviously marketing the items to drive that traffic where people want to buy. But let's get straight into it, where I'm going to talk about the 4 best items to resell this summer. So starting off at number 1, of course, we got watches right here. Doesn't matter what brand, but any luxury brand of watch that you could get and sell it to people as a one-to-one. They know what it is, they will buy it. And these watches are literally one of the ones that has brought me the most reoccurring customers, that to the point where they just send me the money and they're like, hey, I need this watch, and I'll just order it and get it directly to them. And yeah, watches have always been pretty good. They're pretty cheap to get from my supplier. We get them for about like $90, resell them all day for like 500. Pretty good profit margins. They do move a little bit slower just because they're a higher ticket item, but on average, if you sell right and you have the right customers, you could sell about like 20 per week, which is like super good if you're at that level. But yeah, watches are very, very good. My suppliers have over like 100 different types of like styles, brands. These are just a couple that I LARPed. So yeah, these are a couple right here. Next, we got colognes, of course. How can you guys not think of colognes? But you have to be very specific with your clients on what colognes you get. Some want more of the fruity, some want more of the masculine, more of the little bit of both, right? So you have to be very specific with what you get. You cannot go wrong with Baccarat right here. We get these colognes for about $30, resell them for $250, $150, $200, anywhere in that range. That is gonna bring a lot of profit because we're getting them for like $35. And obviously if you buy in bulk, like right here, you're getting them for about like $20. But as you could see, this was for one client that wanted all these colognes. I shipped them out to him, so he got some Tom Ford, other Tom Ford, and then of course the Baccarat. But anything with like Dior, Tom Ford, Valentino, LV, Prada, anything like that is really gonna be where I would say you want to invest in your money. Sure, if you have like on request clients that want specific colognes, that's what you should get. But in general, you should really focus on like Baccarat, Tom Ford, and more like the popular Tom Ford, like Lost Cherry, the Tobacco Vanilla, the Oud Wood, the Fabulous ones. Like those are all very, very popular scents that people really enjoy, as well as like the Valentino and the Dior Sauvage. You can't go wrong with the Dior Sauvage. This one sells a little bit less because retail is like 200, but you could buy for like 35, resell all day for like 100, 120, which is very, very good profits if you're selling like 10 a week. But next we got, of course, the Maxes. Maxes are insanely good just because you're able to get all types of colors, all types of styles, and people are obviously going to want these again. So these also recreate a lot of these reoccurring clients that come back and say, hey, I need a pair for my girl for Valentine's or for her birthday, or I need a pair for my mom, blah, 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 But this style right here, this black one, is the one that sells the most for me personally. And this is like going to be different from person to person, reseller to reseller. But this black one, you cannot go wrong with black. Everyone wants this color, as well as pink, because you get more females that want this one. This is like honestly one of the better ones as well. I would put it like almost a tie, but black takes it, of course, just because it's more like unisex. And then you got the cream color right here, which is like a more soft, like not as loud spoken color, which I personally have a pair of these that I wear to the gym. Super good. I get them for about $90. You could resell these for about $250 to $300, $400. Perfect item to start reselling in 2026 that, you know, does create a lot of profit. Next, we got designer shoes. Designer shoes is an insanely good item, especially in the summer. Everyone's going to be traveling, so they want new kicks when they go travel to Mexico, when they go travel to like Europe, whatever. Everybody wants these designer shoes. And I'm not talking about like these fancy shoes. These are just like regular like trainer casual shoes that you could wear like if you go like to the mall, if you go to a nice restaurant with some jeans or something like that. But these shoes, I'm not saying these shoes specifically, but shoes in general, these are just popular shoes that I get from my clients that they request with me. These Dior's right here, Nikes, LVs, I get all of these on average for about $100. They do come with the box and everything. All the items that I've talked about do come with the box and all the receipts and everything. So that's very important when you're selling to your clients, because they obviously need that quality. They need everything, and you could see the quality on these shoes. Like there is literally, the stitching is insane. Look at all that stitching. Everything looks insanely nice, bro. Like just look at that stitching. I don't know why people still go like, you know, the regular way, but look at that stitching. These are super insanely nice. You can see it comes with the box and everything right there. But yeah, these shoes are insanely nice. My supplier has like access to over, I'm not even kidding, like 1,000 different types of shoes. Like if you see their catalog, it's just like it's so many shoes. But you want to focus on like trainers, and just go online and see what like rappers be wearing, see what like these influencers be wearing, and of course people are going to want to copy the style. So that's exactly what I did when it comes to shoes. But yeah, those were the top 4 best reselling items to start in 2026 that, you know, you could definitely build up a clientele from. So it's going to be watches, colognes, maxes, and designer shoes. But yeah, that's what I do. That's the life of me, and that's literally what it is. But if you guys have any questions, next video I'll make is basically how to market these items and how to get more clients on platforms online and in person. But if you guys have any questions, just hit the bio or comment, and I'll try my best to answer all questions for you guys.